The year before, the Packers had won the Super Bowl. They came in as heavy favorites. As you mentioned, the history of the Broncos was not coming up big in the biggest moments. How much of a motivation was that going into that game, knowing that you guys were pretty big underdogs against Favre and the Packers?
It was we don't understand as players, and not our players and our staff. It came out, we were 14-point underdogs, and of course we always take the high road. Hey, in the paper we're going to say this, we're going to say how great the Packers are, defending Super Bowl champs. But in our mind, we're like, we're going to whoop their ass. Matter of fact, we should be 14-point, favorites is the way we were thinking. And honestly, it really is not a media thing when you get to that point. You got to have the maturity of players, and we had, John and Sharp. And it's great because four of those guys now with Terrell Davis are in the Hall of Fame. With Terrell being in the Hall of Fame next week. So four of the guys on that team were actually in the Hall of Fame. And so we knew we had something special, and we were kind of upset that they said that. But we said, hey, let's just go out and prove it, and we don't have to say anything.
How rewarding is it to see TD get that nod into the Hall of Fame despite having such a short career but being so brilliant during his years?
You know what, man? It's really about the domination of the player during a certain era. Of course, you got to play more than a game or a season or two. In TD's era, unfortunately, it was cut short. I got to witness the whole thing, and but I was mad because I'm like, man, you ruined my end of my career. If I could have had him for 3-4 years, we wouldn't have been coming close so many times. But he dominated, man. He wasn't just like a good running back at the time. He dominated, and everybody hated that guy touching the football because at any moment, he'd make a cutback run or something that would break the team's back, and 3rd and 4, we had no problem handing the ball off. So it made you play a different defense. And honestly, I'm just so happy. I can't wait to get there next week and celebrate with him and his family and the Bronco family as well. When I was over there yesterday at the facility, a lot of the staff, they're flying. All of them are flying in because it's a big deal for the Broncos when somebody reaches that level of professionalism.